Hey everyone, Happy New Year! Your boy Flash Forward is back. And today I'm going to talk about the top 8 things I wish I knew when I was getting my business started. Run the intro. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because I'm going to be giving you free content all year long. And make sure you guys stay until the very end because I'm going to be giving you 2 extra bonus tips. Let's get started. So tip number 1, decide on a name and a logo. Your name and your logo is going to be the first stop on your brand's entire identity. When you see a company's logo, without much thought, you already know exactly what they're all about. You get a certain feel for their quality, what they do, or if it's a brand that you trust or might use yourself. There are a ton of great places to get a logo done. One of the more popular ones is Fiverr, but I always recommend getting your logo done by a professional that takes the time to fully understand what you're going for and ask the appropriate questions to ensure that they line up what you want to what they're able to do. Most people think your logo has to be a crazy, super complex image that tells you every single thing about your business all in one shot, but it's actually the complete opposite. Look at brands like Nike, McDonald's, FedEx. They all use super simple logos that make it really easy for you to identify them right away. A great piece of advice I got when I first got started was to make sure that your logo is something simple enough that people can draw on their own and easy enough to print on a t-shirt. So tip number 2, get on social media. This almost seems like a no-brainer considering everyone and their mama is on social media, but you wouldn't believe how many people are still not putting their content on their social media pages. Instagram has over 1 billion active users on their platform every single day. If used correctly, you could do major things for your business, such as showcase your products or services, create a community, build a mailing list, and oh yeah, if you have a business, please do not put your page on private. You need to make it as simple as possible for people to find you, connect with you, and then pay you. So tip number 3, create a business account. When money starts coming in, it's really important to know exactly where it's going. I won't lie, in the beginning, this is something that I really overlooked and had to learn the hard way that it's not as simple as it is to just remember everything. You really have to try and stay on top of this every single day. So when setting up your business account, there's 4 different account types that I would recommend making. Number 1 is your main business account. This is where all of your invoice income goes. Number 2 would be a business savings account. So this is the money you want to take from your main business account to put towards any future investments. Number 3, a personal savings account. This is where you put your personal savings for rainy days and personal use. And finally, number 4, a tax account. So when you start invoicing people, you will be required to take the tax out, and this is the money that you have to pay back to the government. So tip number 4, and this one's huge, save your money. No matter how much money you make, if you spend it all, you're still going to be broke. I've learned over the years to price myself in such a way that I'm able to send 30% of my income directly over to my business savings account. This money allows me to maintain my business and also my current lifestyle. So that number doesn't have to be 30%. It could be 5, 10, 15, doesn't really matter. You just need to be putting something away for those rainy days. And when those investment opportunities come around, you're ready to take advantage. So we're actually going to be building a full course where we're going to help you break down in detail how to record and predict your expenses on a monthly basis. Then we're going to show you how to set your prices in such a way that ensures you cover your monthly expenses, have money to save, and maintain your current lifestyle. Tip number 5, find a mentor or work with a team. Business burnout is a real thing. When you're responsible for bookkeeping, finding clients, invoicing, fulfilling orders, and on top of all of that, performing the services, it becomes very difficult to maintain everything. A mentor will really help you figure out all the different ways that you can help manage everything. And a team will allow you to get all those things you don't really want to do and at the same time give you more time to do the things that you want to do, such as innovating or finding and creating new ways to scale your business. So tip number 7, invest in yourself. So a lot of us think just because we're starting out, everybody's going to be willing and able to just help us out in any area that we need it. When in the real world, it's actually the complete opposite. Think about it like this: 2 people creating a new smartwatch. Person A has a working prototype, a business plan, a pretty decent following on social media, and a full website letting people know exactly what their smartwatch is going to offer to the general public. Person number B has the same idea, but all they really did was tell a few friends who told them it would be a good idea and has nothing really else to show for it. If you're going to approach an investor, who do you think is going to have a better chance? Investing in yourself isn't always just putting up the money. Investing in yourself most of the time is going to come down to how much time you actually put into developing your product or your service. And that's what's going to make a huge difference for you. Tip number 7, be professional. I can't tell you guys how many times I've heard people say they went with me over somebody else just simply because I was more professional. Something as simple as responding immediately to a DM or an email with the right etiquette can really separate you from the hundreds of other people doing exactly what you're doing. Show up on time, communicate properly, and meet deadlines. It's really that simple. And our last tip, tip number 8, go out and do stuff. A huge mistake we make as humans, especially where money and business is concerned, is we're able to talk a good talk, but we do not walk the walk. We plan to a T and never execute for simple reasons like we're afraid of the reviews we might get, maybe we don't have as much as somebody else, or someone we know is so much further than us that it doesn't make sense to even try. The best teacher in life is mistakes. You need to go out, try new things, fail, then learn from those mistakes and do it better the next time. Now, if you manage to stick around this long, this is where I'm going to give you my 2 bonus tips. And these ones are very, very, very important when you're trying to get to that next level. So bonus tip number 1, stay organized. A really difficult thing to do is store away all these files that we might not ever need again. It's awesome to be in a digital age where we're able to use technology to file away things such as invoices, contracts, receipts. We're able to pull up emails and share info in a matter of seconds. A few great programs that I personally use to stay organized are QuickBooks, Gmail, Google Drive, Station, and Airtable. And bonus tip number 2 is to build your legal framework. Don't wait until you start making a whole bunch of money, then have to scramble back and get all your legal stuff done. Get your business registered, build a business plan, then incorporate. Because this section is so large, we're actually going to include it in our full course, where we will break down exactly how we did it and what services we use to pull it all together. A few things that we'll definitely talk about in the full course is how to create a business plan, how to get your business registered, how to set up a corporation, how to record receipts, how to create invoices, how to create contracts. And one of my favorite topics is your cost of doing business, where we take every expense you could possibly have, break it down, and then show you how to price yourself to ensure that you're able to cover everything for sure every single month. So these are the top 10 tips I wish I knew when I was getting started. These tips will obviously help you out, but if you combine them with your inner drive and passion for what you do, it's going to make that ride a whole lot smoother. Thanks again for taking the time to listen to me. And again, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have any more tips of your own, please leave them in the comments below. I respond to every single person. See you again next time. Peace.